Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to CSA Pakistan or Concepts of Science Academy Pakistan. I'm your research tutor, Mr. Muhammad Ehsanul Haq, and we are in monthly course in research methodology. And our today's topic is about that how to search a research paper or scientific article or a scientific paper. As you know that we have already discussed about the uh, introduction to research paper, different parts of a research paper, but in this lecture we will learn that how can we search a research paper. So first of all, here on my laptop I have opened my Google browser, Google Chrome, and here you can search google.com, and in the search bar of Google you can search your topic in the form of keywords. All right, so suppose that I want to search here diabetes. So here I have different websites which are giving me different type of data about diabetes. So some scientific articles may also find here. Okay, but these are mostly simple blogs or simple websites, but I need some research papers about diabetes, so I can open Google Scholar. What is Google Scholar? Google Scholar is basically a search engine which provide a simple way to broadly search for scholarly literature. All right, means it is a platform or it is a search engine where we can find our research articles. So here I am opening Google Scholar, and here on this Google Scholar interface, here are the different things that about my profile, my library, alerts, metrics, advanced search setting. All right, here I can also upload my own research paper, and here I can build my own library, and here I can insert my account and all this thing. And now here if we type here diabetes, so it will give me different research papers about diabetes. All right, so it's a book, it's a PDF on diabetes, diabetic trends in USA, and all these things. So here I can find different types of research papers. But here are some other things. Some people say that I can't find data about my research topic on Google and or any other search engines. The reason is that you are searching the complete title. It's very difficult to find the complete title. You can find your data by using different keywords, like if I'm working on a research topic, that role of receptor in type 2 diabetes, if I type this specific topic on any Google tab or any other search engine, it may give me not a specific type of data, but if I search diabetes, it will give me data. All right, if I type diabetes receptors, diabetes receptors means insulin receptors. Insulin receptor, it will give me insulin receptor structure, function, their signaling, and all these things. So I can search my research paper by using different types of keywords. So now I am going to tell you about or not and gate. So suppose that I am working on diabetes and obesity, and I need the research papers on diabetes plus obesity. So I will type diabetes or obesity. First of all, we will discuss about the OR gate. So it will give me the research paper including diabetes or obesity, or maybe both of these. So all the research paper that will appear here may have diabetes plus obesity or diabetes or obesity. If I use here diabetes and obesity, it's AND gate. Now it will give me all the papers which definitely have diabetes and obesity. And if I search here, I want data about diabetes, not about obesity. So then I will type diabetes, not obesity. All right. So here it will give me different type of data about the diabetes. All right. Without obesity, or I can use different type of keywords about it. So these are some search tools which can be used by using different keywords to search your data. Suppose that I have searched about the diabetes and obesity and I want to open any paper. So here I can open the paper. So I have clicked it. So it's my research paper. All right. It's abstract, context, objective, and different things about the abstract results and conclusions, and then introduction of the paper, then methods of paper, and all these things. And you can download this paper from going here, download PDF, and we will set different types of other tricks that how can we download a research paper too. All right. So in this find you can search your research paper on Google Scholar. So now I am going to tell you some other things too from where you can search your research paper. So Google Scholar or Google is not only search engine where you can search your articles. So here are some other search engine just like Google, Yahoo, Ask.com, Amazon, Bing, about here all these things where you can search your data. And here I'm showing you some statistics about the search engines. So the best search engine is still Google. About 92% searches are done on Google, and after that less than 5% searches are done on all these other browsers. So Google is the most efficient browser according to searches or according to statistics. So here are some scientific tools or search engines where you can search your research article free of cost, as I have shown you about the interface of Google Scholar only. uh, I gave you introduction about the Google Scholar, that how you can search on Google Scholar. So here are some other websites too, some other search engines too, sites here, Academic, Microsoft Academic Search, Mendeley, PubMed, and all these things, science.gov, and all these are the free of cost scientific search engine tools. All right, you can search your research papers here free of cost. You can try any of them. And here are some search engine tools which are paid. You have to subscribe or you have to pay for them. So you will have subscribing, you will have to create your account on these search engines. All right. So here if you will create your account, you can search your search papers. So these were some free and paid search engines where you can search your article. So here are some tips for increasing Google efficiency, that how can you use your Google more efficiently by using different tricks. And here I am going to show you different tricks that how you can use your Google very efficiently. Maybe you know or you don't know about these things. So first of all, use the tabs on Google. There are different types of tabs. Suppose that if you search anything here on this search tab, all pictures, books, news, videos, and more, many other things in this. So you can search different things on this interface. The second thing is use your codes. Suppose that if you want to search a specific some specific words, some specific meaning of some specific words, you can use your codes, quotation marks. Suppose that puppy dog sweaters, if you search these words on Google, it will search all the content which have these three words, but it's a phrase. If you want the exact meaning of this phrase, you will write puppy dog sweaters in quotes, in quotation marks. It will give you the exact meaning of this phrase, and you will find your answer. Then you can use your hyphen to exclude words. Suppose that uh, mustang mustang is a car made by Ford company. It's also a horse. So if you type Mustang on Google, it will give you result for both horse and car. But if you want to search just only car and not horse, then you will use these things, Mustang hyphen and car. Now Google will show you all the results about Mustang cars, not for the horses. So it will skip the result from for horses. So it will give you only the result about cars. So you can exclude some words from your search by using hyphen. In the next trick, you will use colon to search specific websites. Suppose that you want some data and you want search it on a specific website. So you can use colon. Suppose that I want to search diabetes on a specific website. Suppose that I want to search on Wikipedia. So I will write Wikipedia. Then I will use the colon. All right. I will use colon and then I will write Wikipedia, and Google will give me the result about diabetes on Wikipedia on a specific website. And then now here on number 5, I will use static wildcard. Static wildcard will give me suppose that I know some words and I don't know about the complete phrase or about the complete sentence, and I will want to search those possible words in that sentence. So will I will write about the first thing that I know, then asterisk, all right, and then the last thing that I know about that sentence, and then I will search it on Google. So Google will give me all the possible words that can come between these two asterisks. All right. So now can I find my complete sentence on Google? So if I want to find some related websites about a specific website, so then I will write related, then colon, and then I will write that specific website. Suppose that I want to search all the website related to Amazon, so I will write related colon amazon.com. So now Google will show me all the result about all the websites which are related to Amazon or which are similar to Amazon. All right. Here, Google can also do math for me. If I write any math question, Google will answer me the question of that answer. So that I can find different type of constant values, just like Planck's constant here, and many other values. Google will show me the results, and search for multiple words at once. So Google is flexible. All right. If you want to search for the multiple words at once, so Google will give you this flexibility. So it know that you may not find what you want by searching only a single word or phrase. Then it will let you search for the multiple things. Suppose that I was searching for diabetes, and but I wanted to search about the diabetes and all the relevant content to diabetes. So Google will show me all the things about diabetes. Suppose that let's do it. Uh, it's on Google, google.com. So I want diabetes. I wanted all the data relevant to diabetes. So Google is showing me the different things about diabetes, its symptom, its causes, its treatment, its preventions, and many other things about the diabetes. So it will give me flexible result and multiple results about a specific words. So it was all about that how you can search your research topic by using different type of keywords, and I guided you about the different types of search engines which are free of cost, and which we have to subscribe or pay for to search our research articles and all the things. Inshallah, in the next lecture, we will learn that how to download a research paper. So keep following, and please subscribe CSA Pakistan to get more videos about these topics. So I think so it was helpful for you. Take care. Allah Hafiz.